What's up, guys? Zaid here, and today I've got a Tri-Brigade list for the new October 2021 ban list. And surprise, not much has honestly changed aside from, of course, the Zodiac engine got hindered a lot. And so in this list, I kind of just opted not to play it. Instead, we're running the Rescue Cat again, and I never thought this card was bad. I've heard a lot of people, like at least in my locals and a little bit online, say that they don't like Rescue Cat, that I don't feel like it's that powerful, which I guess comparatively to zoos, the zoos kind of also put two monsters on board, but they don't on their own get the Tri-Brigade engine rolling. And now that Tanky's at one and Barrage is gone, I feel like you would rather play cards to just see more Tri-Brigade names. And so, of course, that's the first card we're playing, 3 cat, and then I'm max out on all of the other Tri-Brigades. None of them need explanation except for Keras. Keras, a lot of people tend to play too. But when you're playing cat, it's nice to have the extra name to summon off cat. And also with Tanky gone, I just kind of want to be able to draw more names as the game progresses. And so sometimes you will have hands where it's just one dead Keras, but until I find a better substitute, I'm going to be playing it. Which also, let me know in the comments below if you have any other like cool or unique ideas to use when playing this deck now that it got hindered a little bit. Next for the hand traps, I've got double Phantasme, triple Ash. For the monster hand traps, Phantasme is not really a hand trap. It's more so like a hand spell. But with the format kind of being shaken up a little bit now, I don't think the best decks have really changed. I think you're still going to see mirror matches and prank kids matches and like Drytron, stuff like that. The decks are just a little weaker. And so now against those matchups, it's going to be important to make sure you draw well. And like their deck's already a little weaker, your deck's a little weaker. I want to be drawing well. And 2 consistency cards are gone. And so we're able to put 2 in its place that also are going to be able to bait things like Ash. And they're going to allow us to just like not die if our opponent's making a push and we went second. Just stuff like that. Plus, a lot of rogue decks are going to come out the woodworks during the beginning few weeks of a new list. Like everyone plays decks like Striker after a new list. That's a very popular one to just like hop on. And they've got Engage at 1 this time around. So like I like the idea of having this card in there. And then Ash is just generic. When you're not 100% sure the field you're going to be against, I feel like it's always safe to play Ash. We also play Imperm down here in the trap slot. I technically should have moved them up, but I didn't. And this card is just very, very powerful. In this deck, I feel like it's better than Valor. It helps you out Floodgates if they like preemptively flip them, and then you could set this on the next turn, stun them. Also, against Tri-Brigade, like they're less consistent now. So being able to stop that summon effect is more important than ever because there's less of a chance of them having an extender. And it outs cat if people move to the cat build. And then in the spell slots, we've got Called by at 1, Tanky, which is now limited to 1, and then a Foolish Burial. Foolish Burial kind of serves the role of a Tanky, just technically a little less powerful because this can't get you zoo cards, but you can Foolish Kit, Foolish Nerval, Nerval effect search, and now you can normal summon a Tri-Brigade and have 2 engrave. So if you would have used Tanky for Fractal, you Fractal, Kit, Nerval, and then search, you have 3 engrave. So it's 1 less engrave, but I believe it's still full combo. And so having this and having access to this is very nice. And then triple Chalice, I'm kind of reading that Prank Kids and Tri-Brigade still are the best decks. Chalice outs the Appaloosa, and it stops the, what's it called? It stops one of the Battle Butlers. Because typically they'll Battle Butler when they want to. Like, they're not just going to hard summon it. And so Battle Butler will come out, they'll use it to try to nuke. You can Chalice, and then they're forced to chain. And in that scenario, you're now done playing through their interruptions. Like, that's all they got, hopefully. If they got a bunch of hand traps and the full combo, then you're probably shit out of luck regardless. This card also could be Droplets. Droplets uses more resources, though, and not everyone is able to access that card. So I've been liking Chalice. And then we got 1 Duster, because like I said, I feel like a lot of rogue decks are going to be seeing more play the next couple weeks. And then Triple Prosperity, which is more important than ever, because it's just a strong consistency card. They got the 1 Order, it's still a win con. Like I said, 3 Imperm, and then 3 Strike, 3 Revolt. I feel like Strike is such a powerful card that going first, if they kind of stun you out of the game with hand traps and your deck's a little less consistent inherently, flipping this and stopping their plays might just be enough for you to live another turn. Then the side deck I'm not going to really bother going over because this is still kind of tailored to the old meta. I kind of have to see how the meta shifts. So the side deck, that's viewer discretion. You could look at what I have. This is what I'm going to start like testing with, but it's not going to be my set in stone final side. But the extra deck is pretty much still standard, honestly. Access Code Talker, Double Dragon Lords, Appaloosa, the Desperate Doom Eagle, All Mirage, 2 Bearbrum, 2 Fairjeet, 1 of the Silver Dude, Silver Sheller, 3 Omen, and then 1 Zeus, 1 Mannequin Cat. This card again, I think people have went between this one and the I forget the card's name, but the rank 2 that attacks and bounces. I feel like this is kind of more important now because you have less extenders. Like I feel like I've said that so many fucking times. Your deck's a little less consistent, but now you can summon this if you need to, and then bring a guy out from their grave, target it, and then summon a Tri-Brigade from your deck. And so you're not just gonna have the Zeus when you go into this play. You're also gonna have access to probably making like an Appaloosa, or at least using the guy to summon a Bearbrum, go into Sheller, and then on your turn, the Appaloosa, or not the Appaloosa, the Zeus is also backed by the Revolt, and if you use the Revolt first, you're going to get Nerval Search and Omen Search. And so that's my list for the format. It'll probably change a bunch. Let me know what you guys are running, if there's any like tech cards I haven't thought of, because I feel like the new format like this is the best time to experiment with new ideas. This feels like kind of an old concept, just some cards were replaced. But if you guys have any cool Beast Warrior, Wing Beasts that you think I should try out, let me know in the comments below, and thank you for watching.